Hi, my loves. It's your girl Shantes. Welcome to With Love SB. If you're new here, hey, welcome. Come on in. Go ahead and pause this video and go ahead and subscribe because you're here. Let's join the family. And if you're already subscribed, thank you so much for your love and support as always. So, have you noticed anything? Have you noticed anything? Jeez. I have officially had my adult braces removed. That's right, it is debonding day. And in this video, I'm going to show you the process of having my adult braces removed. If that is something that you're interested in watching, be sure to stay tuned. First things first, I woke up in the morning. I was eager and ready to go to my appointment. So I went into the bathroom knowing this was going to be my last time having to brush my teeth with my braces on. I went ahead, brushed, as you can see here, brushing my teeth, you know, like I normally do. Brushing my tongue, and then I go ahead and I floss. Now, the biggest thing with flossing with braces is having to get behind the wire. So, of course, I had to use my little threaders that they give you at the orthodontist office. You can also purchase this at your local stores, or you can buy it online at Amazon. Amazon's my favorite. Fanatic. Always shopping. But anyway, as you can see here, I'm going through the long, tedious process of having to go up underneath the wire, get under between those brackets, and make sure that I'm flossing my teeth properly. After that, we're all set, and then let's go ahead and head over to the orthodontist office. So the name of the orthodontist office that I transferred to was called Olsen Orthodontics. They had a couple of different offices. I relocated from Texas. I just went online. In a previous video, I explained to you all that it took me about 3 months to get adjusted and get my life together, basically. But I went online, I found this orthodontist office. I went in, made sure that I gave them all my transfer paperwork, and we went ahead and we started the process of continuing my treatment. Okay, so after they call me back, I go ahead and take a seat in the chair. The dental hygiene assistant or tech, not really sure of their title, so forgive me for my ignorance. However, she goes ahead, she takes a look at my teeth and sees the progress that we've made thus far. So 3 weeks ago, we went ahead and we took the molding for my permanent retainer that I would have along the bottom row of my teeth. Of course, it's going to go from canine to canine. Now, coming in, I wasn't 100% satisfied with the progress of my teeth. I was a little hesitant because my bottom tooth in the front, it still wasn't completely aligned due to a broken bracket. As you can see, it's the only silver or metal bracket that I have in my mouth. That particular tooth wasn't exactly aligned the way that I wanted to, so I was like, I really want my braces off, but then on the other hand, it's not perfect. I'm a perfectionist, right? So she calls the doctor over, he takes a look at my teeth. He gives me an idea of how much longer that the braces may need to stay on. He said that it may take another 4 weeks, but then he said, hold on, I have an idea. So as you can see here, he's going to go ahead, he's going to take a little steel tie, a little piece of metal. He's going to wrap it around the tooth that is out of place. And what he basically does is he yanks that tooth forward and attaches the steel tie to the bracket beside it so that he can hold it into place. Now, as he's doing this, they're preparing the metal retainer, the permanent retainer that they previously molded. And what he's going to do is he's going to go ahead and attach the permanent retainer while my brackets are still on, while that little silver steel tie is holding that tooth in place. He's going to be sure to go ahead and bond that into the bottom row of my teeth so that my tooth is unable to shift once they remove the brackets.
Boom, perfect. Good, bite down on your back teeth. Good, open big. And then I'll let you take a look. I don't know if you can see it. Like I can see it because I'm looking down on you, so I'll let you take a look. So right there, Now the edges are a little different from each other, just subtly, but I'm gonna smooth those for you regardless. But as I look down right there, check it out, look how it works. And you just bond it right there.
Okay.
And voila, my tooth is perfectly aligned on the bottom row. I was so happy, so ecstatic, because I'm like, yay, my braces can come off today and I don't have to live the rest of my life, you know, having to look at that tooth. It was just a little small adjustment. The doctor said it was less than 1 millimeter off, but he was able to yank it in place. Don't get me wrong, it was pretty painful. It was a lot of pressure that he had to apply to do that, but I was completely satisfied. And then they went ahead and proceeded with removing the brackets.
Break when you take them off. So that cracking and popping is just the brace breaking, not your tooth or anything strange like that.
Okay. Now the process of removing the brackets, it was a little uncomfortable. I won't say painful per se, but it was a little uncomfortable. The brackets on the top came off nice and smoothly. It was a quick and easy process. The brackets on the bottom row, however, it was a little more uncomfortable simply because those brackets were closer to the gums. So she had to get really close to be sure that she removed all of those brackets from my mouth. After the brackets and the wires were completely removed, the doctor came back in and he went through the process of removing the glue from my teeth. So as you take a look here, this is the process of them scraping off any of the excess glue that is still on my teeth, making sure that everything is nice and polished and smooth, shaving down any of the teeth that needs to be shaped properly, that may need to be a little rounded or straightened out. They're going to go ahead and do that right here.
I'll be very gentle. Our lower front teeth are thinner, so they definitely feel the cold a little bit more.
So after the brackets and the glue are completely removed, I'm able to feel my teeth for the very first time in 16 months. I will have to tell you, it does feel a little slimy. That's the initial response that you have, simply because you're used to feeling metal or, you know, ceramic brackets on your teeth. But I'm so excited. I go ahead and brush my teeth without, you know, brackets on there. I have to tell you, it's very, very invigorating. So just brushing my teeth here, you know, rinsing everything out. The next thing that we're going to do is have my x-rays taken. Now the purpose of having your x-rays taken is so that you can have a comparison of what your teeth look like before and after the treatment. So they're going to take a total of 2 x-rays. Once I'm done with the x-rays, the next step is having my photos taken. So they're going to go ahead and take a front view of my teeth and a profile view of how my teeth are looking without the brackets on there. After I'm done with my photo op, I sit tight a little bit so that I can have my impressions taken for my clear retainers. Like I mentioned in a previous video, they have an assortment of flavors that you can choose from. They're all pretty nasty. I decided to go with watermelon. It's the most tolerable flavor, so I've been told. So I chose watermelon, and they're going to go ahead and take the impressions of my top and bottom teeth to make sure that my retainers fit just right. I happen to have my braces removed on what's called a debonding day. So pretty much all of the patients that came in that day were having their braces removed. So I had to go back into the lobby and sit tight for a little bit. This took a total of about 45 minutes or so sitting out in the front lobby. Once my retainers were finished, I went back and had a seat, and we went over the proper care of the retainers. So there are do's and don'ts. First thing being is how often that you have to wear your retainers. Now, since your teeth have gone through this long, strenuous process of moving into place, it's really important that you wear your retainers as often as possible. Right now, when you first get your braces off, they advise that you wear your retainers 24/7, excluding the times that you have to brush your teeth or you're eating. After that, you want to be sure that you pop those retainers right back in. You want to make sure that you're not drinking any sugary drinks while having those retainers in your mouth. You're not chewing with anything because you don't want to damage the retainers. Nor do you want bacteria to build up on the retainers because they'll become filmy and foggy, and we just don't want those germs in our mouth. It'll cause bad breath, and that's just something that we don't need, right? So the proper way to care for your retainers or to keep them clean, I was advised that you can do one of two things. Either you can clean your retainers using antibacterial soap, or you can get denture cleaning. You can drop your retainers into a cup of water, pop the little tablet in there so that the retainers can, clean, get all that bacteria off, maybe while you're in the shower or something right before you're going to bed. And then you want to pop those back into your mouth. So my next follow-up visit will be in 4 weeks. Basically, I'm going to come back in. They're going to take a look, make sure that my retainers aren't damaged in any way, that nothing needs to be replaced. And then following that, I will come back in 6 months. And at that particular point, the doctor will determine whether or not it's okay for me to go ahead and basically graduate to the next phase, meaning that I only have to wear my retainers while I'm sleeping at night. So that is something that I'm looking forward to doing. I'm really excited. I am in love with my smile. I feel so happy. Tell me what you think. Here's some before and after photos. I can definitely tell a difference in my overbite. I can definitely tell that the crowding that I was experiencing on my bottom row has definitely adjusted quite a bit. And yes, I'm loving my new smile. Look, let me give you another look of what it looks like. So yes, it was a long 16 months, but I can definitely say that it was worth it. It was money well spent. I'm so happy. I just want to smile for no reason now. So yes, I appreciate you all so much for tuning in. I will see you in the next video.